On the Choose the Type of Account You Need page, select Individual and click or tap Continue. On the You Need to Set Up Additional Security page, click or tap Continue. You will then be taken to the How do you want to get access codes page. This is to provide two-factor verification, which we covered in Module 4. You can have a text to your mobile number, a voice call to your mobile or UK landline, or use an app. We're going to select Text and click or tap Continue. On the Is this a UK mobile phone number, we're going to select Yes and click or tap Continue. On the Enter a UK mobile phone number page, we'll enter our number into the text box and click or tap Send Access Code. This takes you to the Enter the Access Code page. And you should now have received a text with an access code. On the Enter Access Code page, we type the code into the text box and click or tap Continue. Now you set up additional security. Each time you sign into your account, you'll be texted an access code. This is the second check after your ID and password that you are the person whose account you're attempting to sign into. Now we'll click or tap Continue. On the We Need to Ask Some Questions to Prove Your Identity page, click or tap Continue. On the Enter Your Details page, we'll enter the information. Note that there should be no spaces in the national insurance number. There is a specific date format required. We suggest that you enter your name as it appears on your passport or any other ID you are using. Then click or tap Continue. You'll then have a little wait whilst they process your details. On the Choose 2 Items We Can Ask You About page, we are going to select UK Passport and Payslip or P60. Note that a payslip needs to be after a certain date and a P60 needs to be your most recent one. If you don't have a payslip or P60, then you can opt to be asked credit reference questions, such as the year you took out a credit card or a phone contract. As you select the 2 items, questions about those also open up for you to select. Here, we're asked to agree to a check of our details with the Passport Office and choose whether or not we want to use a P60 or payslip. Once these are selected, we click or tap Continue. We're then taken to the Enter the Amount of National Insurance for a Payslip page. What's really useful is that, as well as giving you a list of requirements, you can use a link to open up an image showing you where to find how much national insurance you paid. Having entered the amount, we click or tap Continue. We'll then need to enter the amount of tax deducted on a payslip. Again, there is guidance and the option to use a link to open up an image showing you where to find your tax on a payslip. Having entered the amount, we click or tap Continue. We're then taken to the Your Passport Details page. Again, each text box has guidance on how you should enter the information. And there's a link to open up an image showing where you find these details on your passport. Having entered the details, we click or tap Continue. We then get the Identity Check Complete page, where we click or tap Continue. When we get to the We Have Confirmed Your Identity page, here it tells you that you can now sign in to your personal tax account. Success! We have now set up a Government Gateway user ID. If we click or tap Continue, we will be taken to the Sign In page. So, how to sign in. If you are already on the sign-in page because you have just registered for an account, then that is great. If you are returning to access your account later, remember to go to gov.uk, then either use the home page's own search bar to look for the personal tax account, or use the link, usually available under Popular on gov.uk. At the Personal Tax Account Sign In or Register page, click or tap Start Now. This time, on the Prove Your Identity to Sign In page, we will select Sign In with Government Gateway and then click or tap Continue. On the Sign In using Government Gateway page, we'll enter the ID we were given and the password we created when we registered for the user ID. Then click or tap Continue. On the Enter the Access Code page, we type the code which we have received by text. Note that you can select for Government Gateway to remember your sign-in details for 7 days. This is to save you entering your details if you want to sign in again soon. We recommend that you don't select this if you are using a device which other people can use. We then click or tap Continue. So, you are now signed in to your personal tax account. You will arrive at your account homepage. Across the top menu, you will see that you can use the options to check for messages, check progress with any forms or letters you have submitted and which MHRC have on their system for your personal tax account. Check and in some instances change your personal details registered for your profile. These are name, national insurance number, main and postal addresses, paperless settings and your sign-in account details. If you have a business account, you can also look at this. And there's also the place to sign out of your account. Over on the far left, there's a link to return to your account homepage for if you've moved to other places in your account. Looking down the page, you will see there are income, benefits and pension sections with items available for you to explore for your personal tax account. Each item gives a short overview of the types of things you can check and do. Let's take a look at the state pensions area. We'll click or tap on it. You'll be taken to your state pension summary page. Here we have an example as it would appear for someone who has not yet reached the age where they could start claiming their state pension. You can check things like the date from which you can start claiming, what the forecast is for your weekly, monthly and yearly income from state pension at that time, and whether or not you would be able to improve the amount you will get, for example by paying additional national insurance contributions. Information on how you might be able to put off claiming for your state pension, which may mean that you get more pension when you can claim it. This would open in a new window or tab. And you can print your pension summary from this page. Once you have finished working in one particular area, you can use the account home link to return to your account homepage and explore more items. Once you have finished working in your personal tax account, do remember to sign out. So, we have introduced you to the most used e-government services in the UK, how to start using one of them, a personal tax account, how to register for a government gateway user ID, the main items available in a personal tax account, and we have taken a closer look at the state pension area.